Welcome to Marvelous Creation. I am your host. I am Marvelous. Today we are going to be drawing birds of the same feather flock together. So what that means is that we're just going to be drawing birds, different kinds of bird, those ones which fly in the sky. So yeah, let's hope we will all learn something from this experience, and let's go. We're going to start off with the flamingo. A flamingo is usually pink. So within the last 5 seconds, I used a hyperlapse to actually draw this flamingo. This is the structure of the bed. Yes, and now it's time to actually ink it in and put in the details. It's time to ink in the flamingo. We use a fine liner to ink it all in. Just like that, it is done using a hyperlapse. All right, the flamingo is done. That doesn't look like a flamingo to me. And let's look at the water. So we're going to color in the flamingo pink with a bit of reddish on the tip of the feathers. The beak is a bit yellow and blackish. We're going to be using alcohol markers. So if you're wondering how we make these marvelous drawings and we make them look so beautiful, it's because we use alcohol markers, guys. Let me just show you the colors that we'll be using. This is the color, I think it's number, oh my god, it's number 89, pale purple. So we use these ones, the black ones, touch. I've had mine for over 2 years maybe. Most of them have dried up, but we still continue. Let's go. We're gonna color this birdie pink all over with a bit of dark purplish or pink dark, and the feet and the beak and the grass, the water. Now let's pay attention to the water. It's now time to do the shading. I'm going to shade the water and the bed, and you will learn something about an HB pencil. You don't need alcohol dampener, which is found on those expensive alcohol markers, to make your things be shaded. It's time to learn how to shade. I won't use a hyperlapse here. I want you guys to see everything. Let's go. So just take your pencil. You're just gonna shadow in like the bluish parts. You see like this. You need an HB pencil to do this. And anyway, speaking, I hope you guys saw how I colored the water. The one thing which I like about water, right? It's just blue and white and a bit of darkness with a bit of darkness. I'm not sure if you guys notice, but I just wanted to do this part in general on how to actually shade, on how to actually shade, on how to actually shade, on how to actually shade. This is how we actually shadow in the water. You don't need to do the white parts. These white spots, leave them. It's okay. Let's shadow in the green plants and make them a bit darker. To be quite honest, drawing is fun. Let's do the bed. You're just gonna do patches on the bed. You're not gonna do the whole bed. You're gonna go underneath the wings here. There's always a shadow line because it's the wings, obviously. You just come and you do this, and you deepen in the shadowing, and you go like this. Do you see? That's how you shade. Now then, we're also going to shade in the purple parts, not the pink parts, just the purple parts, as they are the feathers. You go for the purple parts only, not the pink, the purple parts only. The purple parts only. Guys, I want to tell you something about drawing. I have been making many drawings for a long time now, and I keep getting better as I go over and over. I know that some of you may be inspired to become artists. You want to draw, you want to draw your own comic book, or you want to learn how to draw anime characters. I will also leave some links on how to draw anime characters, manga styled, Japanese styled if you're a Demon Slayer fan, like I am. I like Demon Slayer. If you're a fan, no offenses. I'll leave some videos here on how to actually draw anime characters. So this is our bed. It's finished. Not much detail I could add, but this is our bed. It is done. Now we're going to draw something else. This is a very beautiful bed, I guess. Well, tell me what you think about it. Now then, we have an owl here. So we are going to ink it in. And when I do the coloring part, I will be using standard recording. I won't use a hyperlapse. Then we can talk more about this bed and I'll tell you more about it. Let me tell you something about this bed. If you're from Africa, you know that this bed has a very bad reputation. People in Africa do not like this bed at all. When they see it, hey. It's time to color in the owl. We'll start with its beak and the feet. The feet will be yellow. The owl will be white and the branch will be a brownish, Turkish color. So I won't use the hyperlapse. You're gonna watch me do it all here without using a hyperlapse. So we'll start off with the beak, with the feet. And the beak. So we're going for a darker yellow for the shadowing part. The feet, you just dab a bit, you just do spots, just like that. And the beak. All right. I want to teach you guys how to shadow. So I want the owl to be white. I don't want it to become black. White is a good color. Trust me. I rather go for white. So you take your pencil. You're going to do like down the body. You see, this is the shadowing part. You just do this. It's very simple. That's what you do when you work with white. If you're working with a white color, sorry, a white animal, you must shadow it in using a pencil. I highly recommend HB. It's HB or nothing else, guys. You see, just look at how it's coming out. You just need a pencil to shadow in. You don't need any other funny material which is expensive. An ordinary pencil can shadow in everything. Just look at it, it's coming to life. As you can see, it's coming to life. Look at it. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna do the face. So we are done with the shadowing. It's now time to press the pencil harder on the paper and make it a bit darker. You'll see what I'm talking about. You just make it a bit darker. Underneath the feathers, you can do some spots. You keep on going. H-E. Okay, so this is the shadowing part, which is done, as you can see. That's how we do it. I didn't want it to use a hyperlapse. A hyperlapse was going to, if I use a hyperlapse when I'm drawing, I didn't really teach you guys anything. You can also do on the feet, it's fine, and make them a bit darkish. This is how we do everything. It's now time to color in the eyes. The eyes are pitch black, like the night. That's enough. Sorry. That's enough, if you ask me. Okay. The bed is done. It's time to color in the tree. And I'll show you how to color in the tree in just a few seconds. So you're gonna be using wine red, number 1. You just go as fast as you can. You leave some parts white. We're gonna come with a different color or just a different other darkish or lightish brown for the tree. It's not that complicated, guys. You just dab. Yeah. Forgive me for being silent. I just had a thought in my head. You know when you have an evil thought in your head and you be like, no way this is gonna happen. You just say, no way. It's gonna work. Don't mind me and my crazy head. That's just how fast you can color a tree branch. And you take another color, any color. A light brown will do. Can you see? Let me zoom out a bit. Okay. Oh my God. So this is it. The tree is done. This is the part where we're gonna have problems. This is called a peacock. Peacock, yes. This is a peacock, and to be quite honest, this is a very difficult bird to draw, highly complicated with its tail, the fact that I drew its tail opening, it's gonna give us problems. But you're just gonna have to watch and learn fast. I'm a person who loves to use hyperlapse when I draw complicated drawings. I was not gonna spend 2 hours drawing this bed and come and post it here for you guys to watch it for 2 hours. This is the flamingo. I use the hyperlapse to draw it. And also when I do the detailing, I'm gonna use a hyperlapse. You just watch and learn. I taught you guys how to shade here and here, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's go. Now it's time to ink in everything. I'm still using a hyperlapse. This is the peacock tail, or guys, this animal is very proud of itself. It loves spreading its feathers to be seen. Tell me, do you think its meat is delicious? I've never eaten its meat before, but this is the bed. I had to change its legs, but it's absolutely beautiful if you were to ask me. Wow, look at that peacock, guys. Oh my god. This is the flamingo. Guys, the coloring process is going to be insane. I'm gonna use a hyperlapse to be faster. I can't spend 2 hours coloring this thing and recording it. That's too much time. So we're gonna speed up the process, but it's gonna be good, you'll see. All right, now it's time to color in the eyes of the feather. I think they look like eyes if you ask me. Green is a good color, maybe. Let's experiment and try another lighter green. I hope I won't mess up the drawing. Even if it gets messed up, it's fine. It's art. Art is not perfect, guys. Art will never be perfect. So this creature is blue. We shadowed the ground. Let's go for a lighter green. I think this is beautiful. Peacock. Beautiful bed. Very beautiful if you ask me. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, now it's done. Let's draw an eagle flying down with its talons the open. Eagle is going to land down. So I know that it's not pretty clear and I was unfair in this drawing. Forgive me. But just learn. You're here to learn, not to question me. But the eagle is swooping down. I'm gonna ink it in, fine liner, and yeah. Guys, forgive me. Sometimes I wish I had a soft voice and not a deep voice. When it comes to recording, deep voices are never clear. We need subtitles. Like a light voice would be very good for this. Like those guys which have light voices. Yeah, sometimes you need their voices to voice act because hey, when you have a deep voice, it's not gonna be clear. It's gonna be bad. So guys, I wanted to give you an advice about coloring with alcohol markers. As you can see, I only colored the tail and some of the legs. I'm gonna use a pencil for the big area because alcohol markers get a bit mushy, and let's just use a colored pencil, trust me. It's time to finish off this bed. We're gonna color it with a pencil and not an alcohol marker. We'll use a pencil to shadow it in. As you can see, the shadowing is done. The drawing is done. It's time to add in the air resistance. I'll show you how to do the air resistance. Honestly speaking, I had a lot of fun drawing this drawing. It was fun, I guess. This is the bed's air resistance. For those who did physical science, they know what air resistance is. If not, then it's okay. Let's finish up the drawing by adding in another colorful bed sitting on a branch. I am marvelous. This was fun. Marvelous creation, drawing, tutorials. Let's enjoy the holidays, the festive times. I will be back with new work for you guys, new material. I hope you learned how to color in trees and branches. Just color the bed any colors you want to color. It doesn't matter. Beds are multicolored and they are absolutely beautiful the way they are.